course that's the first fucking thing to come on stream. Are you fucking kidding me?
We love that bird, okay? That's a good bird. I would never have a bird myself, but I love watching that bird.
That bird comprises about 15% of my daily vocabulary if I'm not working.
It's just us looking at each other going, why?
What doing? What doing? What doing? Alright, I want to make sure that everyone can see us, that we're truly back online.
Hello, how are you?
Do you feel greeted?
Hi, hello.
Streaming Dungeons and Dragons.
How are you? The downside.
What doing?
A box of K-Bops.
Ooh, I like that.
Box.
So I don't know where we got cut off.
Hopefully chat can tell us while I eat like handfuls of this berry nut chocolate mix.
That does not even sound good after all the sour stuff I've been eating.
I don't even know what's gonna sound good after all this stuff.
I'm, like, completely at peace now that I've just, like, binged on currants and sorrel and rhubarb.
I know exactly what I'm in the mood for. Another bowl of stir-fry.
I definitely didn't have some meat when I went upstairs to grab a drink.
Yeah.
We also don't have pancake batter in the fridge again. The pumpkin pancake.
Oh. Alright. Jade says hello.
Hello. Where were we?
Yeah, I have no idea where we got cut off.
Oh. No.
What do
Oh,
we?
I need to... Stretch check!
That's good.
Oh, you know what I completely forgot to do, and I feel like an idiot? I didn't turn on stream leads. Okay, so
Box passed an alcohol check.
What?
Box passed an alcohol check was the last thing.
Oh, I passed an alcohol check.
Oh yeah, so did you guys get the description of the dwarves and
I did see Dorf in the chat, so...
Dwarf. Alright. So, you got the alcohol check, which was right. Having you take a seat and wow. What you be overhearing that you got questions about?
So I heard, I overheard a tidbit about, possibly the spate of disappearances that have been happening around. That someone was caught for them last night? Or maybe?
Really? Oh, would that be by, Don Nibbles? And I completely fucked up the accent already.
I liked it, though.
Yeah.
He's got a good voice. He can keep it.
He can keep it.
Maybe.
Well, so here's the bit of the trick here. He has a group currently that were suspected before, but now there's possibly new information that it was just one person that was caught last night.
No, one of my friends disappeared last night.
Oh. I think I misunderstood when you were telling me
Oh yeah.
what's
So
going on.
so there was a disappearance last night.
Yep. But that person was suspected.
Yeah, the dwarf suspects that it was whoever was behind the the recent disappearances.
Got it. Okay. Easing back. I misunderstood.
That's okay. You had to overhear it through a loud bar while you were mute.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So either way, Don has the wrong people.
Well,
So whoever's responsible for this is still out there then.
I guess that's assuming that it is the same people. Could it be a group? Could there be more? It's too hard to tell until they could find the missing people.
Where was your friend taken from?
Well, he was taken closer to the red light district.
All right. Do you know anything about? You have any suspicions? Anything that might? The people that Don has now are not the ones responsible for this. I'd like to help if I can.
Well, I know he liked to frequent. What was it? Something woodpecker.
All right.
Fuck.
They
Nuts.
might know.
I'm munching on them.
I can't remember the place. I never went with him.
That'll help though, I'm sure. All right. So the red light district, a place you liked.
Yeah, usually go party up, come back, pass out. We'd wake up and go to work.
Was he on the wrong side of anyone lately? That you know of?
Not anybody who'd make him disappear.
All right. Is that true of most of the disappearances so far? It seems very out of the blue. Or do you not know?
I don't really know. People have reported it, but I haven't spoken to him myself. Just heard the rumors floating around.
Okay. Well, it seems I should head over that way then. Thank you for your time and your information. That's very helpful.
Thank you for the ad.
You're welcome. And Tell will sort of pat the table genteelly and head off. His nerds are in the woodpecker place anyway.
Nerds are in the woodpecker.
The nerds are in the woodpecker. I'm going over.
I repeat, the nerds are in the woodpecker.
I think my goal will be once I get close by.
Oh, nope, that's down.
Oh. Just sinking away. Goodbye, Jake.
That would have been so funny if he just was trying to de-end it and just slowly.
Yeah, there's nothing slow about it.
The big bad evil guy dies and just.
You just
No.
Thank you, Jake.
It was very good. I guess I will head out that way. I think once I get close, or sort of into the red light district, I want to kind of keep my eye out for, like people doing investigations or any weird signs of struggle or like spell casting at all, that sort of thing. To see if I can't rustle up some more information on my own before I reconvene, if I can.
And this is while
While I'm walking to the woodpecker.
you're walking to the woodpecker, you're just kind of investigating for
Yeah.
kind of the feel of the place.
Once I get kind of close to the red light district, because they say that he disappeared sort of in the red light district or near it. So as I'm, like, once I get the sense that I'm in the red light district or that I've passed over that sort of line, I will keep my eyes more peeled for anything that, like, looks kind of out of place. Whether it be, like, guards investigating a section of the city or, you know, that sort of thing. Signs of recent
All right.
spellcasting or a struggle.
So, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Me, I get to roll. Feels so nice to roll with real dice.
There is
Box.
there is something that is good about actually being at the table with all of you.
Yeah.
Play. Versus
My other games are all online and we use Roll20 and so Roll20 it's just not as satisfying.
One day I'd like to run one in Tabletop Simulator.
Oh God.
Just because you do like all the 3D mapping and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And
See, there's one thing as a DM that real life will outcompete everything, and that's when I say, all right, that attack hits.
Something satisfying about the action of
The
that.
fear.
And it doesn't even matter what I actually rolled. It's the look on all of your faces as you go,
Oh God.
As you're like,
That's a lot of dice.
That's more than a couple. They pass you a note.
That's at least
the Tabletop Simulator one I had, it was really funny because the DM, every time he would get ready to do that, he would put all the dice on the table one after the other, then pick them all up and roll them behind his DM screen, so you could actually see how many dice he was picking up before he rolled them.
That's evil.
that's amazing.
Who did that?
It was someone I played with on Roll20.
Is this when you drowned a kobold in a barrel, or?
No, that was Max's game.
Okay.
And it wasn't a kobold, it was a lizardman.
Sorry.
Very difficult.
And he said he was thirsty, so I put him face down in the barrel. I just didn't expect him to fucking drown.
Didn't you shut the barrel?
No! I just put him in there head first. I didn't realize he was too weak to climb his ass back out afterwards.
Or turn around.
All right. Completely ignoring
I know.
this scenario. On your way back, what did you roll for an investigation check?
I got a 16.
16.
Total.
Alrighty. You don't really notice anything that seems out of place. The one thing about the area is that it's much more crowded than the Overcity. Seems like there's a lot more people here because this is where they can afford to live.
Tracks.
So you see people of all varieties and basically economic levels as well. So you see homeless people, you see... It really doesn't seem like a great place to be.
I will discreetly, if they're homeless people and they have like cups or things set out, I will discreetly pass a gold or two to each of them when I pass.
Okay. Yeah, you can expend as much gold that's 5 or below.
Okay.
I'm not gonna keep track of that
We'll
part.
do a total of 5 then.
Okay. You make some people very happy. I'll talk about that later. Alright. Now, what was the name of the woodpecker place? Because
the wild woodpecker.
Wild Woodpecker. Okay.
I just need to put a brain seed so that you remember it too. Alduin kind of made himself as a character, meta version. Carry on.
I don't get it.
I'll explain it later. I just needed to like be able to say it so that I could retain it.
Sorry. Keeping notes on some things.
DM, keep notes? What kind of fucking game is this?
Taking note of that. Alright. So you make your way back to the Wild Woodpecker. I partly was vague about the woodpecker part because I totally forgot what the name was.
That's fine. Woodpecker is enough.
Alright. I do not remember how I described it. Other than...
It was very posh and soft.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Okay.
like also you could tell that you were still not necessarily in a safe place.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, you ever been to like the really stuffy grandma that's got the really overstuffed chair?
Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of the vibe I got from the description you gave me.
Okay. So lots of velvet.
Yeah. But like not necessarily new velvet
Like
everywhere.
old velvet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we did say we wanted the middle of the road like.
Yeah. Does that help at all, Vox? With the feeling of this place?
Yes.
Old velvet.
Yes. Yep.
There's
It
new
does.
velvet too, but
It won't be for long.
It's one of those places where instead of buying or like fixing everything at once, they replace things one at a time.
Yep.
All right, and then there are these three hooligans, who are presumably sitting on like some couches.
And Aldrin looks different.
Eldon
Yeah.
has a bow
I know that there were a couple of gals that were just kind of sitting with us.
in armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they look like they
Nakane
got
loves
themselves into
Nakane
a fun
is
time.
going in her mug because there are pretty ladies in her direct vicinity that Myth and Aldwin are to blame for. And Nakane is just going, not again.
Tel will trot on over. I think he takes one look at Aldwin and goes, "Where did you get all that?"
I've had it.
Not since.
It's a different one.
Oh, all right. And he'll sit down.
Wait, hold on. Are you?
I said you could stay. Also, sorry
What
about
about-
your old party.
Yeah. I really hope your Eldwin doesn't have issues with the catnip. What about fire?
Issues with fire.
Oh, your poor party.
Oh no.
Give me a sanity saving throw. I'm not joking. Give me a sanity saving throw.
-2, baby. 6.
Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of an existential crisis for a little while. I don't know how you're gonna deal with that. Do you want to roll for it?
Tel gives him a little pat.
No, I have. Eldwin has a built-in
Oh, God,
existential
that's right.
crisis resolver beer.
Yep. Okay.
Alright,
That works.
hi Tel. Welcome back. Good to hear that you can talk again.
Yeah, that was a little weird, wasn't it?
Very.
Never
There's
thought-
been a lot of like unexpected lightning this year too.
There has been. That's true.
What?
We keep having an issue with southern lightning. It's
Yeah.
Hi.
Be careful around the gates for some reason. Like you know when
I
you
don't trust him anyways.
yeah like you know
You tried so hard to keep going.
you were closer to Farron then.
Oh, he's great.
He was going with a cat somewhere.
yeah.
We were
Oh
in
yeah,
the
Eldwin has a
sewer.
cat too.
Larry?
Larry's down here too.
Oh, okay.
This is a cat.
Oh, does it have a name?
What is Larry now? Because Larry's not a stone
Larry
anymore.
should be something.
Wasn't
An
Larry the
otter.
Oh,
But this Eldwin might have a different one.
Well, I thought that was the point of when we swapped. You had mentioned.
No, Larry was an otter before that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Larry went meh and
Oh.
then went.
Okay. Never mind.
An
then.
owl?
Trying to think. Fighter Eldwin with a bow. Badger.
Nice.
Pork chop?
No, it's not pork chop. This is pork loin.
I love that badger. He never existed, and I'm so fond of him.
So I've got a cat and a badger.
I'm gonna pet the cat.
It's a good cat. You're not gonna pet Larry?
Well, he's a bit far away from me, isn't he?
Larry, clientele.
The little
If Larry
weasel
t-
run.
If Larry
Have you ever
toddles over to me, I will pet Larry
Have
also.
you ever seen the badger smile where they're just like, they look like they're pissed?
So what have you
I got catnip.
Awesome, good.
Yeah.
Dope.
I've been told I'm kinda.
I forgot you were upstairs for that.
No, I wasn't.
You were.
I was here when you. I was part of the conversation where you said dope, and I was like, Tal just goes to take a drink of his wine and just goes, dope.
Oh, we did talk about it being a shirt after that. Good. That's great.
I got a lot.
How much?
No.
Use.
We're gonna get killed if you put that out.
Use your words.
The brick about that big.
All right.
Like, pressed. I didn't have time to dry it, though, so...
Wasn't it something like 25 gold for a little baggie? Because
Something.
we did, like, successfully obtain catnip, but it was expensive.
Yes.
The lower one. Like, right in the corner.
It might be.
Yeah, Aldwin. For like, it was like 25 or 50 gold. We got like a dime bag of catnip.
I could make a fortune.
Don't do it. We already discussed what. No, you.
I could make so much money, Tal.
We need that for.
I can make more.
Well, we'll worry about making you a shitload of
I can
money.
make all kinds of things.
We can.
Elwin kind of like waves his hands, and little like daisies start popping up out of Tel's hair.
It's a whole lot of daisies and a whole lot of hair.
I hate this.
I was like, this one was friends with favorite.
Very nice.
Pets Tel's head.
This is very weird. Has he been like this the whole time? Has he been this weird with you guys too?
What do you mean weird?
He's been kind of normal, but this isn't the one that was best friends with you, I don't think.
Huh.
What? What? I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know what's
Okay,
going on.
was a
like
different
no
version of you.
judgment. Who's your favorite?
I can't play favorites. That's rude.
See?
Yeah, it's very different. It's very different. You'll be alright.
Aesthetically, like,
Our...
do you still do the thing where you like with my butt? Yeah.
This is very strange.
I haven't really noticed anything. I don't know.
Yeah, you've been distracted, clearly.
We have favorite at home.
Favorite at home is just Alfred. Great value. Great value favorite.
One favorite. No sugar.
Alduin, I don't play favorites. Alduin's 5 seconds. 5 seconds later, Tell is my favorite.
Well, he said aesthetically, like.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's fair. Tell has a great aesthetic.
That's basically all he is.
Your buddy
aesthetic?
comedy is gone today.
You know, I'm sad. Maybe this is gonna be a weirder buddy cop comedy.
It's like stoner buddy.
God, are we going full dude, where's my car?
God.
Dude, where's my sorcerer?
I am still a sorcerer.
Or, dude, where's my druid?
I just also have Druidcraft as an additional cantrip.
We need to remember to text Nint that later. Just, by the way, Aldwin came back as an arcane archer. He's great value.
Great value favorite.
I'm gonna text it to him right now while I'm thinking about it.
We have favorite.
So okay, so we've got the what else have you found out? Anything?
Me? I didn't find out
Well,
shit.
not you. I'm sorry. I'm
I found out it's
distracting you.
extraordinarily difficult to find catnip in the Overcity.
All
Or
right.
no, I do have, and he pulls out like a little like glass jar and shakes it. I do have this kind of catnip, but I don't
I don't think it's.
No, that's Moonleaf.
That on sight.
Tell doesn't even fucking. We do smoke a lot of Moonleaf with Feyre.
Yeah! You guys have been able.
My favorite doesn't smoke.
What?
That's a weird
Nope,
favorite.
that's like all he do.
What the fuck is going on here?
You are in a different place.
I don't like this. Can I go home?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I would like, if you go home, you would have to bring your other version of you back. Because we need him. We need the
Beer.
one of you.
Beer.
Give me a sanity saving throw.
Is this the session where Alduin goes from a meme to being a serious character?
0.
Oh, fuck. I did this to myself.
Alduin. This poor Alduin.
Why don't you have some of the Moonleaf? It might calm you down.
That's a good idea. Alduin starts patting his pockets and he pulls out like this little like flip case. It's got like all kinds of like roller papers and everything. He's like actually got a full setup for Moonleaf in his pocket.
That's awesome.
Oh, bless him. Oh my gosh. You need to tell me which Alduin is Jareth's dad.
It's one that's dead already.
No, but he was there.
That fucked up my whole brain. Jareth?
Yeah. Myth and Alduin have a son in a different universe.
Mm-hmm.
But that Alduin was a dragonborn.
Oh.
Because it was D&D.
Don't worry, that'll come back.
I have a character named Jareth that I made recently.
Yeah, that's my son. He's a sweet boy.
He has a venom now.
Oh. That would be good for him, though. He's a little bit of a shut-in.
He's also a changeling. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how that
It's
works.
Aldwin.
And then he grew up with Aldwin, and Aldwin never taught him common. He only taught the kid Infernal because Aldwin's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah. Like, as far as I know, Myth is not present at all in the rearing of this son. I just know about him as a different character.
Me and one of my DMs, we half made this as a goof. He goes by Jareth.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this now.
His buddy, his venom. Favorite food is goblins. His real name, Jareth's real name, is Bo. Bowie. As a nickname.
Jared Bowie.
Huh?
Jareth
Bowie.
Well,
David
no.
Bowie played
David
a character
Bowie played-
named Jareth in the
Oh.
Labyrinth.
The Goblin
Okay,
King.
okay. Either way, I was on the same
whose
track that I was
hands
thinking
are
about David
You were
Bowie.
getting there. You were getting there.
It was just a little bit.
Yeah, we goofed around.
My memories of the labyrinth involve me little fairies that bite.
Yep.
Very intense eyebrows.
Yep.
Crotch.
Yep.
Right.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna
That's the
use
whole movie.
David
And
Bowie's
then-
tight crotch.
That part where they're playing volleyball with their heads.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
What are those called?
I don't know,
Goblins.
but the first time I saw it was genuinely upsetting, and I was an adult.
Yeah. Because they can come apart. All their different body parts come off. And they, juggle them all.
It was like
It was
a hell
horrifying as a
state.
child.
I was an adult.
Oh! Well, to be fair, the difference with me is that I watched Eraserhead when I was 9.
I thought that it was a funny show when I was a child, like the TV.
I want to watch it again. That was
I
was a good
thought
movie.
that Chucky was funny,
Alduin.
so I was in that
Only a D100.
lane of it.
Yeah.
But
The genuinely distressing, surrealist imagery.
well, and the imagery by itself wouldn't be bad, but the audio that they chose is so unsettling. But it's like,
9.
ugh,
Stressful.
Reroll it.
yeah, genuinely stressful.
That a good one?
It's a same one he already has.
Oh.
Is that alcoholism?
Being drunk keeps me
Another
sane.
Alduin also becomes drunk in the timeline.
51.
Oh dear.
Oh, sweet Alduin. We only just met.
I'm glad we're starting to get into Aldwins that are not only from like different points in your guys' timeline, but from different points in other timelines as well.
I may need to let the dog out.
Yeah, she's starting to wander.
Baby, do you need to pee?
Okay.
Oh, you already did.
I cannot remember where my note cards are.
Lick it, you disgusting heathen.
Blam.
Yeah, because it softens the fibers of the paper, so then it makes it easier to tear. Of course, now it's not working because I didn't do it well enough.
Do not look me square in the eye while you lick that paper, you disgusting piece of shit.
What's wrong? Can't handle that?
Aw, honey.
Wow.
I'm gonna lick your face.
No, don't lick my face. It's gross.
Especially because I meant it to be, like, more intimidating. I don't know how.
No, that came out as very sexual.
Okay, good to know. Figure it out.
No, I went farther away.
This was a mistake.
A terrible error.
Figure it out. I don't know how that plays out.
Okay.
You know what? I think that's what I realized what I've been doing wrong about madness. Is that just telling you this is the effect of your madness instead of asking you to come up with what your madness is. I give you the prompt, like, okay, this is kind of like what happens. How does that translate to your character? So I think I'm going to try switching that up a little bit.
Okay.
Just as a heads up. Even though right now Alduin's the only one who seems to be dealing with existential problems.
Sanity save? You mean the Aldwin save? Make an Aldwin saving throw. It is not possible to have Aldwin saving throw proficiency.
Okay. You guys were still talking?
Yep.
And Alduin...
Had another existential
Oh, right!
crisis.
That's why we had to resolve that. Okay. So with that information... Okay, how did the conversation go right up until the insanity-inducing part?
What were we talking about?
About how... Oh, we were saying that our Alduin has a problem with fire, and your poor party.
No, there was more after that.
His Faerun does not drink or smoke.
And then I told you to smoke some of that catnip moonleaf.
Right.
Because it might calm you down, and then we stopped there.
Okay.
I was asking whether or not the other nerds have found anything, or found anything out, but Micah has gone. So we'll have to wait for a second for that.
Do we want to take our break there, since we were going to in 4 minutes anyways?
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. We are going to pause for the moment so we can refill drinks and use the restroom. We will be right back. Stay tuned to find out how they approach Don Nibbles.
Maybe.
See you in a bit.
Bye!
Tired on the road, tired of the sun. Miss my missus and her home cooked buns. Our backs are bent, our feet are sore. We're traveling along on the that's alright, and that's okay, 'cause we're all halflings anyway. This brew, that song, we dance together all night long. Dragon so dark, dark as night, failed to fly from the arrow's bite, fell from above on the tailor's house. Hey everybody, get your dragon suit and blouse! This brew, that song, we dance together all night long. Tired of the road, tired of the sun, miss my missus and her home-cooked buns. Our backs are bent, our feet are sore, been traveling long on the barren moor. But that's alright, that's okay, feels regale anyway.
All the warmth and comforts that I miss upon the sea, the rest do look so paltry small when I compare to thee. Oh, Molly's right, the best girls in the land. To your every need, there's no place that I'd rather be. Short in stature, laid out drink, as orphans parched and dry. Then run you ragged through the night, all head and eyes for your delight. Oh, Molly's right, no other I can stand. I travel far and wide the sea, there's no place that I'd rather be. Adored and so at home you'll feel when you're at Molly's dive. Till money's spent I'd not frequent another tavern of the night. Oh, Molly's right, they'll take you by the hand. All those girls who laugh and tales recording on Molly's right. And gals from distant lands, exotic, dark and fine. Just take your pick and enter in, the worries vanish in no time. Oh, Molly's right, the most exotic band. And it's time to life from girls, just come and give the prize a try. To your every taste, be orc or elf or forfeit high. For a price they'll bring their friends and you'll be envied far and wide. Oh, Molly's right, the best girls in the land. To your every need, there's no place that I'd rather be. Jump into a kraken's jaws or pluck out a beholder's eye. I'd do most anything I can to be with those sweet Molly's bride. Oh, Molly's bride, no other I can stand. I travel far and wide the sea, there's no place that I'd rather be. When it's time to go to sea, my heart will have a sigh, for I will miss a tumbling with lovely Molly's rise. Time in bed had been well spent, I'll fondly keep in mind the lovely face and other parts of fair sweet Molly's bride. Oh, Molly's bride, let's go to the land. To your everything, there's no place that I'd rather be. Oh, Molly's bride, no other I can stand. Far and wide the sea, there's no place that I'd rather be.
Sing with me, yeah. Yo-ho, matey-ho, I tell you about board. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jack of wine. Yo-ho, matey-ho, I tell you about board. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jack of wine.
The skirt of the seven seas, sailing with the Jolly Roger, boat is what we see. Aboard the vessel and get the copper, raise your kettles and have a fire. You blunder to fill with plum.
We are Buccaneers.
Now let's celebrate with rum.
Yo-ho, matey-ho, I tell you about board. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jack of wine.
Once I was in the bridge, sailing through peaceful waters, quite 3 ships to the wind, when suddenly appears the Kraken.
Blow me down.
Must be the work of Davy Jones. Bring a spring upon her, for the love of Neptune, hey behold.
Yo-ho, matey-ho, I tell you about board. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jack of wine.
All hands above, get the chest to the boats. We need to scuttle and get to the shore.
And ho, me hearties.
Don't leave a piece of egg. Let's get to the coast where the fiddlers bring away. Finally got to the sun while the ship sinks in the water.
Son of a biscuit eater.
I really need a clap of thunder. We'll see each other again. You monster, I'll beat you up. Now let's find a place to drink and crack the Jenny stick.
Yo-ho, matey-ho, I tell you about board. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jack of wine. Yo-ho, matey-ho, I tell you about board. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jack of wine. Yo-ho, matey-ho, I tell you about board. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jack of wine. Yo-ho, matey-ho, I tell you about board. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jack of wine.
what we see. Aboard the vessel and get a copper, raise your kettles and have a fire. You blunder to fill 'em with plum. Now let's celebrate with rum.
Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you about boy. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jungle wine.
Once I was in the bridge, sailing through peaceful waters, quite 3 ships to the wind, when suddenly appears the Kraken.
Blow me down.
Must be the work of Davy Jones. Bring a spring upon her, for the love of Neptune, hey behold.
Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you about boy. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jungle wine.
All hands above, get the chest to the boats. We need to scuttle and get to the shore.
And how we heard it.
Don't leave a piece of aid. Let's get to the coast where the fiddlers bring away. Finally got to the sun while the ship sinks in the water.
Son of a biscuit eater.
I really need a clap of thunder. We'll see each other again. You monster, I beat you up. Now let's find a place to drink and crack the Jenny stick
Yo
up.
ho, matey ho, I tell you about boy. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jungle wine. Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you about boy. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jungle wine. Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you about boy. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jungle wine. Yo ho, matey ho, I tell you about boy. But before we hit the high tide, pour me another black jungle wine.
And
Maybe
we
I'll
are
seal it.
back. Welcome back. I don't know what I'm doing.
Is that going to be your end table by your recliner one day?
It's just.
Just a lacquered dick stump.
Should I do an epoxy pour on it and like fill in them?
Get with my wife. She knows how to do that epoxy stuff. And how to make it fancy. If you want to put, like, glitter in the table.
I'll make it look good. It'll be excellent.
Alright, so the 4 of you were still back in the Wild Woodpecker.
Yep.
Filling in
Tell on what was going on.
all the deets.
Have you found anything?
Well,
Any information?
we found that with the kidnapping, it's been folks from the Overcity.
Okay.
I may have miswrote that, but I wrote Overcity. The Cat Clan has been shadier than normal and a lot more busy than normal, which is bizarre. Like, there's been a lot more activity lately, we've been told.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this out of character, but I also wrote down, talk to Overcity guards about Undercity. I don't know what that means, unfortunately, so I'd have to look into that more, but yeah, that's what we got, is that it's been kidnapping people from the Overcity, but again, I may have misheard because of how busy it is, and there's been a lot more movement at the Cat Clan lately, and they've been shadier than normal.
Tal, can I see your spell list?
Yeah. The witch spell list or my list?
The
of
witch
spells?
spell list.
Okay.
Which spell list?
Shush.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut mouth. Shut whole mouth.
I'll put you in your place. You ready for psychic damage? Oh yeah,
Poor Alduin.
you're good anyway.
Alduin has so much psychic damage right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But continue your conversation because I didn't mean to interrupt.
I didn't mean to interrupt either, but
Yeah, that's that's pretty much what I have.
Alright. That conflicts a bit with some information that I've found.
Yeah.
trust your information
Could be
more.
purposeful
Viewer.
misinformation.
What?
Could be purposeful misinformation.
Could be.
Could also be just who you talk to has different rumors.
Yeah, could be just a different kind of hearsay. There was another disappearance last night that hasn't been reported yet.
Oh.
But it was clearly a resident of the Undercity. Talking about Undercities in that accent, it just makes me think of Arcane. You sound like Victor.
Same.
Oh,
Victor.
all
Poor
right.
idiot.
What?
I said the poor idiot.
Yeah. All right. Cat Clan being busier is interesting. All right. Well. I suppose we have our...
When did they say to swing back by there?
a few hours.
Okay.
After
Yeah.
sundown?
I was just trying to remember if we had like a good time.
I thought it was the next day. That's why we're
gathering info and all that now.
No, because we got there relatively early in the day.
Yeah.
After dinner was kind of when we were supposed to.
You guys are
head
having
back.
kind of like a noon drinking.
Who isn't having a noon drinking?
Yeah, nobody. Nobody.
now.
Nobody in the city is not drinking.
Um,
Well, I mean, probably a few, but guards.
Well, here's the interesting thing. The one who went missing last night went missing from around here.
Oh.
He got off work in the... You said they were miners?
No, they were basically sanitation.
Oh,
workers.
sanitation, that's right.
They basically worked in the sewer systems.
Got it.
That's why they were grimy.
Yeah. Presumably got off work, came this way. His friend said that he comes here frequently. To this place, actually, in
Oh.
particular. And vanished. So it may do us good to... Because here's the thing. If I want my friends to go free, if I want my family out of there, I either bribe the fuck or bribe the fuck and also prove that they are not the ones doing the kidnapping.
There's a secret third option.
What?
Murder.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Are we going to get ambushed at a brothel again?
I'm just saying.
The
It's an
first one
option.
we walked into it knowingly, though.
That's true.
Technically, it is an option. One that I would like to put very low on the list of things that we are going to do.
I have lots of arrows. He pats his quiver.
Yes, I see that. It's so
That's
weird.
a lot of murder.
Thank you.
So weird.
What, how is that weird?
You're weird.
I'm not weird.
You're weird to
You're
me.
pretty weird.
I don't
Compared to
understand.
our
We
It's
don't just go
great.
in and out of timelines like you. It's probably a pretty weird way to live.
This
Makes
is
you
the
weird.
third version of you I've met. It's very strange. And the first one gave me a horrifying slow
I've
look.
only ever met one version of me.
Oh, you met one.
Yeah,
How was
Was it
that?
ours?
headache inducing.
I can understand that.
Yeah, probably not ideal, huh?
Not because of some timeline shenanigans, but just actually having to meet himself and talk to him causes him to have a headache.
Because they automatically like fill in each other's sentences because they're having the same thought processes.
I don't like
it's-
this.
So it's a lot of. So and then so like neither one of them ever finishes a sentence.
What if you got in excess of 5 Elduins in a room at once?
That would be horrifying.
Would they just
they would
be
become
screaming?
a unimind.
That's how we cast level 10 magic.
They would simply become a unimind. Horrifying. I hate that idea.
That's what level 20 Alduin is.
It's just 5 Alduins in a room.
No, it's 3 Alduins in a trench coat.
That's a tall motherfucker.
Yeah, Alduin's like 6'2".
That's a tall motherfucker.
Finally,
Yeah, but
he'll
it's
be taller
appropriate.
Than Tell.
Huh?
I said finally he'll be taller than Tell.
Are we being kind of mean to this Elduin?
Nakane
We're
hasn't.
kind of bullying.
Nakane hasn't said shit. She's like almost paranoid on what like Myth and Aldwin might do to her if she were to try and leave.
To be fair, Tell is not. Tell is bullying Aldwin anyway, all the time.
That is true.
That's fair, yeah.
But this one just got here, and he seems.
Maybe the other Tell didn't bully him. I don't know.
This one
Which
seems
would be
a little
weird.
more.
No, that's the one thing that's the one thing that's constant
Yes,
through all
gentle is a good word.
all of
Gentle is a
Aldwin's
kind word.
timelines is Tell bullied.
Gentle is a kind word. For the man who just said we should murder.
That's kind of that's just kind of it comes with that type.
Yeah, that's fair.
Farron was also very open to murder.
That's true. And itch on my forehead.
We're kind of open to murder.
Yeah, to be fair.
Not right now for some reason.
I just think that it's probably a bad idea to run in guns blazing on a criminal overlord.
What's a gun?
No, what's a gun?
You guys actually have encountered guns.
Yeah, I know. I'm messing with.
I'm just making sure.
Oh no, I'm
Maybe
messing
this Aldwin hasn't.
Unlikely.
I
I'm
am
not
working-
convinced that Eldwin exists in a timeline without Ox also being in that timeline.
It would have to be this timeline because Ox is friends with the Coven.
I thought he was running from the. Oh, he's friends with the Coven running from the. Okay, got it right. I got it flip flopped.
I just don't think it's a great idea to.
We need to do a wiki page for ourselves.
to go.
I can make you guys World Anvil editors, and you can fucking help.
I already am one. I've got
So am
time
I.
now.
I am too.
I'm just saying.
Could we have like a really easy like format that we can just like, oh, this is a character that we have that we is associated with this. We just need to fill out this form.
You're asking me to do a lot of work. Anyway.
That.
Yes.
Yeah.
Potentially. We'll talk about it afterwards, God damn it. Right now we're in the moment of talking about Don
Murder.
Nibbles, who you haven't even started to approach.
A little bit.
If we can avoid making a big deal in the middle of a super densely populated festival in a place where it's easy for people to go missing already.
Coincidentally, the other Eldwin I made was the other Eldwin I met was a bomb maker.
Mm-hmm.
He taught me a couple things.
He didn't know Popo, did he?
Who's Popo?
Oh, good.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. This is like a man who has effectively agents all over the city. Even if we take him out and a bunch of his guys down here out, that's an army coming after us afterwards. This is why leaping directly to murder is probably a bad idea right this second.
That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah.
Right. So, my thought is, I'm going to go see if I can, if this man who went missing last night, if he comes here regularly, presumably they will know him. See if I can solve that part of the problem, right? And then, once we have to go back to that manor and deliver our bribe, maybe I will have actual information for them, right? Mm-hmm. To show them that they are on the wrong fucking track. Proof that they are on the wrong fucking track. My family isn't kidnapping anyone.
I mean, it
I
sounds
guess
like
it would depend on who the issue would be, because if you make it easy your scapegoat, then now you framed them, come with us. And then you can't do anything to help.
Right.
Oh god, this is having confusing. So, if someone went missing while they were in captivity, it sounds like all we need to do is say, hey, that happened. But if we say that, then they'll say you did it.
Right. Well, no, but he went missing last night.
But they were in custody already.
Right. And I wasn't even here.
Can you prove that?
We were in the Overcity.
Where were we in the Overcity?
I am a very specific looking man.
We were
Same.
Yesterday night we were at that bar where we got in a fight. Did that happen here too?
Yes.
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 Lots of witnesses.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So all we need to do is say this guy went missing last night while your family was in custody.
But that bar was really popular with the people that might scapegoat you.
I feel like they're not actually looking to scapegoat.
Probably not.
Well, they didn't immediately put me in handcuffs when I said that's my family.
So, like, what I'm thinking is... Is my hair bothering me?
There's like
It was
a
like
hair
stuck to your
hanging.
mouth. It was distracting me.
So yeah, we've set up a timeline. That guy went missing last night while your family was in custody, and you clearly didn't do it because you were at a bar that they frequent anyway, so they have an easy avenue of checking your alibi.
Right. And it doesn't seem like they are interested in... At least not me. I need to know what the fuck my family was doing down here to begin with, also. That's... well...
Maybe they just came out down here? Feywild's weird.
Well, they didn't come from the Feywild.
Where, I forget what it's... What's it called here? It's not the Feywild.
Elthro.
Elthro.
They didn't come from there either way.
Oh.
They presumably either Eamon got into some shit, which highly likely, and the other two had to chase him down here, or there was something going on, like something shady going on that Simon was trying to stop. Also highly likely he does do that.
maybe it's just a case of wrong place, wrong time, and
That's what I would assume.
Simone was trying to stop someone from being kidnapped?
Very possible.
It sounds like we just need to go fucking meet with these people.
I mean, it is about that time.
We can
Yeah,
go over
yeah, we could definitely go. Yeah, let's
So-
get going.
Primary avenue of approach is proving their innocence.
Right.
Secondary is bribe.
Right.
Tertiary is murder.
Yes.
Then we have our three.
Our three plans.
Yep. All right.
And if
That's more plans than we normally have. Damn, I like you people.
Okay. Yep. We've got
and then
plans.
we've got our rooms back
Yep.
here tonight afterwards.
Okay.
Right.
And we can, relax. It's in short walking distance if this is something that,
Are there boys here too, or is it just
Oh,
ladies?
I'm right here.
Yeah, there's whatever you want.
Dope.
Dope.
I'm not about to dash fantasies for whatever. You pick what you want.
Cool. Is this Alduin? This Alduin's gonna take one fucking
The
look at
wild
Codvale
woodpecker, have it your
and
way.
forget that it exists.
I was actually thinking to what if this Aldwin and Cadfael have met and they're like, they hate each other. They're like, you son of a bitch.
No, they're bitter exes.
Codvale doesn't have a fucking bitter bone in his dumb himbo body. Is the trick? I don't think Codvale is capable of hating anyone that isn't actively a horrible person. Codvale's he's too dumb. He's too soft.
But they just each see each other and they're like, you.
I know him!
We have a score to settle. It's because Alduin beat him in an
Arm wrestling.
arm wrestling contest by tricking him or cheating or something, and so now Codvale is like, I'm gonna win fucking fair and square this tiny little bitch.
He used magic, obviously.
This Aldwin doesn't have a lot of magic.
He's a friend from work.
That doesn't matter.
Stole Nakane's belt of strength or whatever.
Yoink.
Don't hurt Mr. Nibbles.
I'm
Okay.
not going to hurt Mr. Nibbles. It will be a painless death.
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah, okay, so here we go. We got a plan. Let's go. Out the door. Okay.
I think me
All right,
and Miss
so-
can handle this, right? Nakane can stay here,
No.
can't she?
I mean, she seems a little tense. Tell Winks. Tell!
Ow!
You need to learn to let loose. We'll get you there eventually.
Words and just is standing outside the brothel going like a weird shade of purpley red.
Aldwin, my brain just went to Footloose from the recent Umbrella Academy.
Oh my god! That was so fucking. I was so confused when that happened. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, going back. Sorry, didn't mean to distract. That was just a
You're fine.
mental tangent that I went down, and it was lovely.
When you watch the first episode, can we watch it together?
Yeah,
Yes!
Okay, so,
I'll warn you.
are you guys heading to Don Nibbles'
Estate.
Yes. Good plan. I will keep my ear and eyes out for anything of interest as we walk as well.
Alrighty.
My many, many eyes on my robe of eyes.
Let me make sure to get to...
That is much less creepy than I originally imagined it.
Same. I thought it was like, what's the kid from Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh,
Brotherhood.
Pride.
Pride. How he's got the eyes and all. I thought it was like those.
I was picturing something wetter than that.
I'm glad you guys pictured horrible things, because I pictured cute cross-stitch eyes. That's
That's like what they are, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just
or little those little patches that you put
What
on
did you
coats or
picture,
something like
Jacob?
that. Like eyes like patches.
yeah.
Whichever you want.
Yes, but what
It's just-
picture?
No, I literally pictured...
but it's
I was happy with
sequined,
both
so
images
there's
in my head.
sequined googly
Yes,
eyes, like
you have to
thousands
pick
of them.
Horrifying.
So every time
I know.
Tell spins, they all just go whoosh.
I'm not picking one because they're both creepy in their own
You know how
way.
they do the.
Were you?
Alright, so, You approach Don Nibbu's estate.
Tell shakes with
I
anger and all
disguise
that.
self so people can't see my weapon. Hat.
What?
The hat.
Okay.
Of disguise self.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
there.
It's there. I use this poor thing. I use my hat of disguise self.
Jesus.
Why does it look like it doesn't fit you now?
Because it got water damaged.
It was in the basement when the basement flooded, and then Nind rolled up the rug that wasn't down here, and the hat was inside the rug. So this got rolled
Oh,
up.
so it might fit me now.
Oh no, it still fits me. But also, it's adjustable.
It does. It looks much better now.
There's a Velcro bit on
It was very much just.
Oh, that's because I didn't put it down on my head all the way.
If you're wearing the hat, you need to wear the hat.
All right, so you're gonna hat of disguise to make your weapons disappear.
Yeah, I'm gonna look very very posh. Oh my god, this poor thing.
That's what Jade said. Poor hat.
This poor
We need to
hat.
get you a new tricorn.
We really do.
I don't know how to make this thing look good.
It actually kind of had its charm when it was just like crimped as all fuck.
Are you just?
What?
Is this Alduin's new look? Are you going?
Oh no! I don't like sun hat, Alduin.
Bendito Alduin?
Big floppy. I don't like that. Look. What do I look like?
A fucking menace. Here, hold on.
Oh, I love it! It looks so good!
There's only one problem. Now your face is shaded.
Good.
You gotta wear it a bit further back.
Nope.
Like a lady so that we
No.
can see you on the
No!
camera.
We gotta be able to see you on the camera, dum dum.
They want to be broody and edgy.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah. yeah.
Here, I'll even bend the front down a little bit.
This is coming from the
After you get
edgelord too.
It's like Twisted
that.
Fate in
Are
the
you happy
one
now?
like
Huh?
Yeah.
What's
cinematic
up?
where his
Why
hat's
you
over his
panting
face.
I was goofing.
Now Graves is too
All right,
smart.
so you disguise yourself before I even describe what happens. Anyway, you guys approach the mansion, and the guards that you had previously met welcome you in, knowing full well that you're here to talk to Don Nibbles. You are led up the path to an elegant garden and fountain, where the fountain is a statue of many arrays of cats.
Are you turning this into a cowboy hat?
Oh wait, can I get the
You need
other
it
side?
further.
Can you get that one dangly bit off the brim? Thank you. It's better than it was, I'll take it.
What, you don't like big floppy?
I do not like sun hat Elduin.
All right, so
Wild
you're...
magic.
Many cats.
Shh, say nothing. It's gonna be funny.
Oh no.
All right. So, you make it up the path, up to this fountain of cat, and are led into a marbled house, a marbled mansion. Very large, posh doors
Okay.
with a very large entry hall. Chandelier of absolutely,
Epic proportions.
yes, there's so many crystals. In fact, what you notice about it is that the actual chandelier itself is being held together with magic.
Ooh.
Neat.
So it is an array of like spinning crystals with light crystals scattered throughout
Ah, fancy.
floating in the air.
Why does a cat need this?
On the direct opposite side of the Great Hall, there is like a large painting.
Okay.
That
Of a cat?
Oh wait, no. Nope, sorry. I have this wrong. You are led further in because there's a set of grand staircases that kind of lead to your left and right. And you're led through the door in between, which leads you to a great hall. There's a nice big table that kind of stretches the length of it with a fireplace at the far end. And it is above the fireplace that you see a painting of a very elderly man holding an orange tabby cat.
Okay.
I knew it was gonna be orange.
You guys are continued led through the Great Hall to a kind of a section off to the side. You're then led up kind of like a spiral staircase, and you are brought into an office where there is kind of a large window at the back. Big chair behind a desk, and you see the individual that you saw in the painting. The old man holding an orange tabby cat, just kind of painting it.
Petting it?
Yes. What you don't actually, let me see. Why don't you give me an insight check.
Okay.
All of us?
Whichever one of you wants to learn a little bit more
Okay.
about this individual.
Micah.
No, it doesn't.
That's better. You said insight?
18.
Insight.
Fuck.
Oh,
25.
different Alvin.
25?
No, never mind. Here it is. Why did I put the old one?
9.
Yeah, we're
Got
level
it.
13.
So Alduin still has no idea, because it's wisdom.
Yeah. No Aldwin has any different mental stats. His physical stats might shift a little bit.
But he's still a himbo?
We're level 13, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I have the right one. 16.
16? Alright, so Alduin is, of course, the only one who does not notice that the older man that is holding the cat, his eyes almost look hollow.
Oh, is it a mummified owner?
So he's not...
Like how people will preserve their pets.
So
Oh.
he's moving... God damn. Good job.
Different energies.
Yes.
It is. I mean, I'm a witch.
It's
Of
big
course.
American Horror Story Coven vibes.
Could you flap
No, when I say that his eyes are hollow, like you can see he's moving. He looks living flesh.
Yes, but I like the word.
But it doesn't look like there's almost like a light in his eye. Like he's just staring off in the distance.
He's a flesh puppet.
I think it was a flesh puppet. If you're brave enough.
Shut mouth. Meat golem.
The guards who brought you, who basically walked you in, let you into the office and then shut the doors behind you. Ah. So, you're the ones who are family with the witches?
That would be me. These are just my companions.
By the way, this is not the old guy that's talking.
Yeah.
This is the cat. This is the orange tabby cat.
Yep.
Aldwin still has his cat under his arm. He's just staring at Mr. Nibbles.
Well, I'm glad I could meet you on such civil terms. And you see him kind of like hop up onto the desk, kind of like walk around, and then just kind of sit down in front of you. Would any of you like a drink?
Eldwin looks down at his cat like, man, I hope you don't do that.
I appreciate your hospitality, but I will pass for now.
I'll take one.
It's the Festival of Holy Water.
Hmm.
And besides, I believe that we had something for you to offer as well.
Right.
Yes, as a thank you for your time.
So I'm allowed to have it out now?
Yes.
Okay. Eldwin reaches.
You see the cat like raise its eyebrow, its brow.
Eldwin reaches into his bag and pulls out the entire brick of catnip.
Oh. And where, may I ask, have you procured this from? I like to know where my catnip is sourced.
I grew it myself.
A home blend. Well, I... Oh, right. So,
Oh no.
I need you to roll a D100.
Fuck!
No, no.
2.
Thank you for reminding me. I apologize that I did not remember that
Way to
sooner.
fucking go, Jacob.
There's 2 of them. Jade is out to
So
harm
0,
you today.
0, 0 is 100, right?
That is correct.
I got a 100.
Crazy.
That might be good.
That's weird.
That's either a good one or a bad one.
Okay, so there are 2 that are going to be on you because of stringlets, because somebody activated one and then somebody activated a second one.
Please tell me this is the one where I turn into a potted plant.
You regain all expended sorcery points.
Oh, cool. I had 3 expended.
And then go ahead and roll again.
Give me just a second here so I don't...
A home blend. You feel better for a second.
98.
Oh no.
Oh, and I don't have the speakers working! You are surrounded by a faint, ethereal music for the next minute.
Oh, this is the one that I got when I was pissed.
So I do not. So it's been. I don't have a perfect memory, but I don't know what the song in The Godfather when they were in like his office.
I never...
Never.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. So that's what's going through my head right now. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
It's like
My mind went to, like, the honky-tonk, really out-of-tune pianos.
Okay, no, it's the Godfather music, but played on a recorder.
Better yet, automaton.
The
Automatones sound cool though, like a bad record.
Don't-
You know, like
don't
the
make
Jurassic World one.
automatons your favorite meme.
all right. So you offer the gift. You offer the catnip up, and you see the older man just stand up, walk around the desk, and just gently take it. Takes it off to the side, sets it down, and then you see him pull out glasses and start pouring them.
Dope.
What on earth is that music?
That's my theme music.
It's been very strange this year in the city.
This happened to me earlier in the sewers.
I was told you were a weird bunch. This only confirms it. The older gentleman comes up with glasses and starts to set them down. And you see that the older gentleman puts a glass in front of the cat.
Oh, okay.
Good.
You're alright.
Alwyn downs the drink.
It's a very smooth whiskey.
I drank it all.
Yes, it's a shame. And then you see Don Nibbles just kind of like start to bat the cup and then pushes it off the desk. Yes, it is quite a delectable option, as I've been told.
Do you drink Okay.
Killing me today.
Oh my gosh. If Tavern was here, we could offer him a secondary wonderful cat gift. Do you know what that would be, Vox?
No.
Hot rock.
Hot rock.
Oh my god! You guys don't have the hot rock anymore!
We don't have the hot rock.
Drinking from the mafia without even checking for poison. Alduin is either very brave or very stupid.
Both.
Alduin's not the only one.
Yeah, Till's gonna take a sip of it.
Yeah.
Nice
very-
smooth whiskey.
Yeah.
Tasty. He will hum his appreciation.
So, you have come regarding your family.
I have.
Now, what questions do you have for me first?
So, primarily, I suppose, because I've had a difficult time making heads or tails of exactly what's going on. I would like to know what exactly they are suspected of doing.
Oh. Well, you see. And Don Nibbles kind of stands up. You kind of see him, like, stretch his spine a bit. He's being a cat on a table.
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
talking this whole time.
It's very weird.
Kind of like, every so often, like, turning in your direction to make sure that you know that he's talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
What if the
I
guy
am
is
keeping-
possessing the cat?
I am keeping my eyes on the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you see, one of yours was caught attempting to kidnap one of mine.
Was it the albino one? The one with the red eyes?
It seems that you know of this troublemaker.
Jill looks like he is going to just sit down. Yes, I do.
Well, we had to seize the others that were with him, since we can only suspect that all of you are connected.
Alright. So, here's the thing. Eamon is a fucking idiot.
When you say that, the cat kind of like pauses from their normal like cat movements, like, huh? That's a new one.
That's very candid of you to say.
And you see Don Nibbles kind of shift his attention to you a bit more.
Eamon is a fucking idiot. Eamon has spent the better part of about 2,000 years growing up and living in Elethral, in the Winter Court. Unfortunately, the one who raised him was hysterically mischievous. It's sort of just a thing he does now.
I see.
He very rarely means any harm by anything he's doing. He's just stupid and doesn't understand that how things work here, and that there are consequences for his fucking actions.
I can't wait till you say that about Alvin one day. Like Alvin gets in trouble until she's like, okay,
Look.
listen.
Listen, he's just an idiot. I don't know what to tell you, man. He's just an idiot.
Well, as much as
This
I
would
can
solve so many problems in anime.
I know.
well, as much as I can understand the position you find yourself in, with such individuals within your company.
Did anybody want another drink?
No, good
Yes,
boy.
please.
Fucking idiot.
Please.
Also,
Boy.
new ones.
Sorry, I already have my. Oh wait, I can still use that.
Yeah. Well, you see, while that may be compelling as personality traits that you seem to have given me about your family member. Seems quite accurate. However, I am not the only one that is upset in this situation. There are many people here who are fearful of the disappearances as of late. They want someone to claim responsibility. And so far, the only evidence we've had is your friend.
There was another disappearance last night. I don't know if you've heard this yet. Apparently it hasn't been reported yet.
No.
I overheard today. A sanitation worker went missing in the red light district last night.
As they always do.
I have heard that he frequents the area, but he just vanished. Didn't appear for work. His friends cannot find or get a hold of him. They are suspecting whoever has been responsible for these disappearances.
So.
And my friends were in your custody.
That is true. But there is still one outlier. You have not been in our custody at all.
True. I was in the Overcity.
All I can take is your word that your friends are idiots and that you have nothing to do with these string of disappearances.
You don't have to take his word for it. He was at a tavern in the Overcity last night that many of your people frequent.
It's true. These idiots were getting into a fight. I was at the bar.
Well.
Talking to the moon elf. The moon elf. Barkeep.
Well. It will take me,
Time to verify?
Yes. So I cannot exactly take you on your word. But there is one thing that would also help ease people's minds. Find out who's really behind the kidnappings.
Was my next question. What we could do to help.
Well, I've told you all we know. As far as we are aware, it is your friends. You need to provide other evidence.
So the,
Hey, Alduin. Roll a D100.
Oh my god, enough! You said that most of the disappearances were coming from the Overcity, right?
That's what I had heard, is many
29.
disappearances were happening in the Overcity as well.
You teleport to an unoccupied space within 60 feet of you of your choice. That you can see.
I teleport to the liquor tumblers.
Owen, enough!
This is wild magic. He doesn't exactly have,
I have to go somewhere. I'm gonna go where I want to go.
Alright.
He is also an idiot.
Hold on.
It said with affection. I just said my
How do you call
Okay, hold on, before you guys continue this. So Alduin teleports to the liquor cabinet. And what you catch is you see the older man turn directly towards Alduin. Oh, thank you. He turns directly towards Alduin. His hands making gestures in the air.
Oh, fuck.
And speaking,
Something.
Alduin. You suddenly find yourself falling up as he cast reverse gravity.
What the fuck happened?
More wild
Did a
magic.
wild magic.
Oh my god.
So you find yourself now falling towards the ceiling and just kind of slam into it as you fall.
Can I land on my feet on the ceiling?
Give me a dexterity saving throw. Or actually, no, that would be an acrobatics.
It's the same for me. 17.
17? Alright. Alright, you are able to kind of tumble and land on your feet. And you just kind of see the wizard standing there concentrating on the spell. As you are still kind of in the air.
Huh. Can I... So I'm assuming the liquor tumblers are, like, on a table?
Yes.
Can I reach them from the ceiling?
Yes, because they are also now on the ceiling with you.
Oh, I catch one! Don't let him break!
Okay. You know what you're going to need for this, right?
Acrobatics.
You're going to need a straight dexterity check, and you better be good at it.
19!
All right. With the glass, you kind of whip out and kind of catch the tumblers, starting to fill a glass, and unfortunately, you just missed the liquid falling. So you don't fill the glass, but you've got a glass full of ice, and you're holding a tumbler.
Can I pour it upside down?
Yes.
Bless you.
If he pours...
Gravity is literally just reversed.
Yeah, so he just pours himself a drink and takes it.
Now.
Huh.
Apologies about that. I would, have to say that's my cat instincts.
That one's also in the beard.
Clearly.
Not my fault.
You see the wizard, like, kind of lower his hand, and now you're gonna fall from the ceiling.
I'd like to land on my feet with my drink.
This is gonna be a high one. Acrobatics check.
Nat 20! 23!
Alright. You do land on your feet, and you manage to catch most of your glass.
And he takes a sip. Why am I getting good rolls now? Aldrin's like, yeah, I totally did that on purpose.
Oh, Alduin's not a wizard anymore.
No.
Alduin can't tell how terrifying that situation is.
No! Aldwin has up to level 2 spells in Sorcerer, and the rest is fighter.
Oh my god.
Congrats! You lost most of one of your spellcasters.
You were just complaining about that earlier today.
I was!
Jade is lost.
I don't even have counterspell.
Oh no!
Is it just me now? Do you have counterspell?
I don't think you do. I don't think bards get... Bards do get it because of the whole Yas situation that I accidentally did.
And because it's just a very bard-like thing to have. I bring down the fires of heaven! No, you don't.
No, no.
God damn it! No, I got
Like slapping your butt.
Third?
Miss me.
And you also lost Fair and Rip. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Hideyoshi. Like, Hideyoshi, the guy that ended up... He would have been a bard.
Oh, God.
He would have played a bard.
I do not get counterspell.
Okay. So,
We don't know we lost Faye.
This is the old version, though. I will look on the new version.
by the way, the cat just kind of plopped where you disappeared from.
All right. So, do you have any information on the people who went missing? Because that's
Personally?
usually good. I don't know if you're keeping it sort of like a list or a profiles.
I personally haven't been keeping up with it exactly. As far as I'm aware, it's just random riffraff. But,
Would the temple with the overzealous paladins.
the Temple of Suno. No, they wouldn't know anything.
Oh, they're only overzealous.
But you know who would? Well, you happen to bring her. Thank you for bringing my spy master, Mrs. Nesbit.
I knew it! Mrs. Nesbit!
She totally knows how you grew the catnip.
She just looks you dead in the eye.
Mrs. Nesbit is a very good name.
I don't put her down.
Yes, Mrs. Nesbit should be able to help you obtain whatever information you are looking for. After all, every cat in the city is my spy.
Does she talk?
My conspiracy theory is that Don Fluffles executed a hit on Faerun at the behest of Aaron by using the cat to try to separate us.
That's delightful. That's a fun conspiracy theory. All right. Well, that will be very helpful. Thank you, Mrs. Nesbitt.
We appreciate your assistance.
How is she gonna communicate with us?
She will show us. I don't have to speak with animals.
Well,
I
guess you better find a druid of some kind.
Yes, we lost ours.
We have Druid at home.
let me see.
Well, that is something that I apologize if you cannot handle.
This sounds like a you
We'll
problem.
take care of it. We'll figure it out.
We might be able to find. There's a lot of like trinket sellers. We might be able to find someone who has like a necklace of speak with animals.
Hey, Alduin. Roll 1d2.
Oh my
100.
god. Enough.
Is it severity?
No, it's Jade.
It's been Jade. She's out to get you today. Every cat in the city is his spy. OMG,
50.
I love this.
50. Okay.
I hate when you say okay and then look at us.
All right.
How dare you look at us?
Well, if there is nothing else that you would like to discuss.
We appreciate your time.
Can I pet your ears?
As you say that, no words come out. Instead, only bubbles.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Jade, you are protecting us so much.
Jade says I still have 16 left.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she bought like 20 packs at one point.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not
Jade.
even saying like she could break those down and craft other cards with them.
Jade.
See, Don Nibbles kind of swipe at a bubble. Sorry,
Thank you very much.
We appreciate your
Yes.
time.
I would appreciate it if you left now.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the homeland.
And we
You need
and we
And you,
know.
you are escorted out of Don Nibbles' office.
airball time.
That's not helping.
You
Can you
hear
make a really big one?
You just scream. It's just a screaming sound. And it just makes a big bubble.
Can you imagine if like the bubbles contained the sound so that when the bubbles popped, all the sound was released?
That would be really funny.
So are you trying to make a big bubble?
Yeah.
Are you doing it by screaming?
I'm just blowing out of my mouth.
Yeah, it doesn't work when you do that.
Yeah, I'll scream.
Okay. The bubble starts to come out, and then it pops, and all of you actually hear Alduin screaming because it only lasted for a minute.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. So.
Which all of you then hear from the other side of the door.
This is so cursed. Today is so cursed. All right, let's go. We have shit to do. Let's go.
I have to go find a necklace so I can talk to my cat. Can I call you my cat?
That's Mrs. Nesbitt.
Yeah, but I like her.
That's up to her.
Are you a free cat?
She starts swarming.
Okay. Thought I had a cat. I had a spy instead. Traitor.
Spyx family.
Can you take us? Can you help lead us to a place where we can find information on the people who went missing? Please.
I'll pay you in catnip.
He will slow blink back at her.
Mrs. Nesbitt is now staring at Alduin.
Give her the catnip then.
He pulls out a little strand of catnip he kept in his pocket and just like druid crafts some more of it.
He is an ultimate source
More?
of catnip.
Druid craft some more.
She rubs up against you.
Fucking extortionist.
Cat.
It's a spy cat.
She's like, alright.
Not only that, she has blackmail against you.
Yeah, she could human traffic you.
I'm still down for murder.
Bribery check successful.
All right. So you guys want to go to a location where there's information available.
She cannot speak to us, so I figure the next best thing would be for her to lead us somewhere that does have information on at least some of these guys that went
You
missing.
didn't like my necklace idea?
It will take time.
Okay. So Mrs. Nesbit starts to lead you through the streets. You guys kind of have to keep an eye on her. It's a little bit tough because it's a cat going through a festival.
Right.
But eventually, she leads you down an alleyway to a back street, and then she kind of sits down. And then a bunch of other cats start coming out from
Delightful.
from the alley. And there's all just a series of...
Oh. 1 second. Oh, bad idea. Okay, I polymorph into a cat.
Oh!
Okay. I don't know if you understand animals when you're like that.
I am...
You inherit all the languages of whatever you polymorph into.
Yeah, you just can't communicate.
I can't effectively communicate back because I also have the intelligence of a cat.
Okay.
But when it's time for me to be myth again, I can tell you a whole lot, maybe. But we're gonna have a conversation now, I think.
Oh, fuck. And I gotta do this as a cat. Give me a moment.
It's okay, I also need to do this as a cat.
Oh, am I about to do the bird voice for no fucking reason? What doing? What doing?
What the fresh fuck?
This is Nesbit. She just have like the deepest, like.
This is what happens when you actually give them intelligence, is that their voice from when you can speak to them as animals becomes their actual voice. Alright, so you transform into a cat and we're going into a whole nother fucking game apparently.
I am so sorry. But this is the best thing I can think of in the moment.
I have to
Alright.
pee. I'll be right back.
So I'm assuming the rest of you are going to let Myth try to take this part. Alright, so you are surrounded by an army of voices of other cats. And Mrs. Nesbit's just kind of sitting there, kind of looking like, okay, when are you guys gonna calm the fuck down now that we're all here? And you hear Mrs. Nesbit say, "Now quiet down, y'all!"
I'm not interrupting her.
Yep. And she's waiting for them to, all suddenly realize that she's spoke. Alright, we got some adventurers here who have been looking for some of the missing folks. And you start to hear like a bunch of the other cats go, hey, what are you missing folks? I ate one once.
Colonel Larry down by the docks got a toe.
Now, we're talking about the people missing from that Don Nibbles has been caring about. You know them folks that he captured? Yeah, the weird witches. Well, turns to you as a cat. What exactly are you looking for?
I thought it might help if I could understand you.
That's what I assumed.
I didn't plan any further than that.
So you're just here to listen?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we need to find some information on who's kidnapping people. Do you have any leads, Miss Person?
What's a cat's intelligence?
10.
10? That's
Is it
not
really?
bad.
No, it's not. I think it's like 2.
But I am a cat right now, so
Yeah.
I can communicate effectively.
I do have
With other cats.
that tool up.
We can have this conversation.
Yeah, all you guys are hearing is just a bunch of fucking meows and
Yeah. Rikane's just like, this is another day.
It's loading.
You're in like a better version of the Cats musical than the movie. And
Yeah, it's called Cats Don't Dance.
And they're just surrounded by cats meowing in an alleyway.
Right. I don't agree with the cat stats. Because, according to this, cats only have a charisma of 7.
Yeah.
That's so wrong. Cat's charisma is much higher.
That's not the point.
Anyways.
I disagree. We're biased.
What's the intelligence of a cat?
3.
Okay, so you can communicate with the other cats. You can't do complex math.
Yep.
I can't imagine a cat would have need of complex math.
No, but humans certainly would want cats to... No, they don't. I don't want Bug to know how to, do integrals. That would scare me.
I don't know how to best answer this question. Beyond saying, like, I would generally fill them in on what we know and why we ended up coming to them, because we figured that they would know better. For, like, us to get the details to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you kind of, like, start...
We've had very high candor with the situation. I will continue that trend.
Alright, so... Let's see. You hear there's an uproar of voices after you talk because none of them can, stay completely focused.
Oh, yeah.
They're all over
Oh,
the
I'm
place.
sure I'm experiencing a lot of that.
Yeah. And you hear Mrs. Nesbitt go, okay, hold on, one at a time now. Does anybody have anything reliable we can work with?
Honey.
This larger cat kind of comes out of the area, is just like tubby. Well, I heard from niece around here that shadow people are taking them.
Oh, no.
Now what you talking about, shadow people? That's stupid!
Are these like the ice people?
Ice people? We don't know no ice people.
We
know nice people!
Oh, I love that they're so jokey.
I'm doing my best right now. I'm just all over the place.
Where's the over serious? Where are they?
What are you looking for?
You know the one. There's a scruffy, long-haired Tom around here that's kind of over all of this, and he'll tell you how it was.
Yeah, so he's curled up on top of a box.
I would like to go talk to him, please.
Okay, you kind of go through the crowd and you approach this cat. He's basically curled up, just listening. What do you want, Sprout?
You seem like the one that I should ask about what actually happened.
And why do you say that?
You seem like you've seen some things.
Yeah, I have. But I spend most of my days napping now. Why?
Just following a gut feeling.
You think I know something about these disappearances, huh? Well, let me tell you. I ain't know nothing.
Worth a shot.
Although, smells like one of your buddies have something that might jog my memory.
Alduin,
Meow.
you know when Lanka gets those real big eyes because she thinks it's food time? I am going to clamor for catnip.
I feel like a drug dealer.
Yeah, you are now. Congrats.
Okay, so I have a problem. Because if I start growing catnip right here, I'm gonna get mobbed.
So how are you gonna deal with the catnip?
I have an idea. Aldwin sets his bag of holding on the ground and hops in.
None of the cats seem to notice or care.
I grow all the catnip there. I leave some in there and I pop back out with catnip.
The moment you pop out with catnip, how much are you carrying?
Or how much are you showing that you have? Might be the better question.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I really want to know. Because this very much changes the situation Alduin finds themselves in.
I'm not even gonna do cold ice.
And it may change exactly what I have to do in a few minutes.
You replaced Favorite as the drug dealer. Favorite would have been in his
Aldwin
glory
went out
right
of his
now.
way to make sure that the cats couldn't see him grow it, so he'd probably hide it before he came back out.
Okay.
Like stuff his pockets with it or something like that.
Okay.
Whether or not he'll verbally be sneaky might be interesting to see. It's always like a coin flip with you.
Okay. So, you pocket it before you exit. Just try to keep it out of sight.
And on that day, Alduin suffocated under a pile of cats. And she would kind of turn around while Alduin was doing the thing and go, I think that we might have some left from when we met with Don Fluffles.
And then, as Alduin jumps out, several cats. Catnip! 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 The weird... Oh, God, what are you dressed as right now?
You have your head of disguise on.
Yeah, you had a hat of disguise on.
Posh. Fancy boy.
Yeah.
Noble with catnip! Noble with catnip! No! I'm gonna get it first! Okay. All of the cats suddenly start lunging at Alduin.
Aldwin runs. Aldwin runs. All these cats are coming at him. He goes, oh no! And he turns and sprints.
You know the movie Oliver and Company when Oliver's like, yeah, look at how good I was. And Myth is going to see Alduin go away and just kind of sit down and go, oh, I don't know why I thought that he would know what to do.
Mrs. Nesbitt is
Yes,
still
I
there.
did leave some in the bag of holding.
I'm gonna take Alduin's bag of holding
All right.
and follow Myth. And
Wait.
like he'll like nudge
Are you
her.
are you are you following Alduin? Because the cat you were talking to and Mrs. Nesbitt, they're actually not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm staying with him.
Okay. So
Well,
they're
him.
he's curled up on the box, still in the alleyway. So
Alduin
Alduin's
has
taking the
fucked
fuck off,
but left his bag
And-
of holding, so I am going to pick that up.
and a huge number of cats have just
Fucked off.
chased after him.
Yep.
So it's down to like mostly the older cats who aren't really, trying to. They're not as spry as they used to be.
When you come up, I'm gonna look at him and go, no, wait, maybe that was planned.
I'm gonna pick up the bag of holding, and
All
I'm
right.
going to follow Myth.
And we will get to Alduin and the chase of the cats.
Aldwin is inheriting Popo's fear of cats now. Oh my god, can you imagine if this was Popo? This would be the ultimate...
Popo would have climbed in the bag of holding and tied himself in until he died. He would have been like, nope.
Nope.
Just asphyxiation. It'll be quicker.
It'll be more peaceful.
They won't eat my lips.
Alright, so Alduin gets chased off by a bunch of cats.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have an approximate number?
A shitload.
Because, like, 10 or 15 cats isn't a lot, but if it's like 300 cats...
Is this... I mean, 13 cats following you at once would be intimidating.
Quickly. Lunging at you.
300 would be intimidating.
See, but there's a difference between full-on spectacle and this is...
You're being chased by at least about 30 cats.
That's
Okay,
a
it's still
shitload
kind of
cats.
a churning mass.
That is frightening, yes. You better not hurt these fucking cats, Alduin. I swear to fucking God.
Alduin gets the bow out.
I swear to Sele.
How will Alduin resolve
I will stay a cat.
being chased by cats? Alright, but before that, we're actually gonna resume with the plot because I guess we'll end on the funny note of Alduin being chased. Alright, so the rest of you are left behind. Many of the older cats still kind of standing around, just, you know, there to talk, because Mrs. Nesbit called. Just the cat you were, the old gruffled cat you were talking to, just kind of chuckles. Hope your friend's gonna be okay.
He might be. He might not be.
Well, I hope you had another plan once you got all the youngins out of here.
And Mitt's going to do the little pretty kitty sit with like the little tail curl.
Tel will smile at her, and he will pull out catnip for the top.
Ah. Alright. Glad to see that your fighter friend ain't so stupid after all.
You can just recognize a fighter. That's very scary.
I guess I should have used a different term, not necessarily fighter. Guess your stick waggler decided to.
Well, he didn't have...
Wasn't so stupid after all.
His bow was disguised self.
Doesn't matter. It was how you were holding himself, and I'm using this as a language of cats. Like, how would they describe what a fighter is?
Right.
Stick waggler.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought Alduin was a druid. No, Tavern was a druid. Alduin's a ranger.
No, not even that. Arcane
Alduin's a
archer.
fighter.
A fight. I'm sorry.
This Alduin is a fighter.
It's stereotyping, I know, but if there's a bow, my brain defaults to ranger.
Not all rangers use bow. Wait.
That's true too, but I accept that.
But Jody, I thought you said rangers don't have to use bows. Yeah, well, fuck you.
Alright. Well, it's so hard to get a hold of some of this stuff with how Don Nibbles has been running the show.
We weren't sure how much we should bring.
Well, the more you bring, the more attention you'll bring.
That can be a bad thing.
It certainly is, especially when you're trying to be a spy.
I'm not trying to be a spy.
Talking about us.
No, don't get it.
Well, I did hear something. Up top, there has been some shadowy figure walking around. Definitely wasn't your friends, though.
Do you know if it looked like anything you've seen before?
I wouldn't know that. You'd have to talk to the cats themselves, but I heard some rumors passing around. So you might want to go up top and check with the cats around there.
Any names I should look for?
Charles.
Charles.
Charles the cat.
City's pretty big up there.
Oh, you'll recognize Charles. Charles ain't got much hair left, but he's sure got the energy.
Naked cat, naked cat, naked cat.
Naked cat, naked cat. Sphinx, 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 sphinx.
Now, is
That,
he
and you
deep
have
undercover?
undercover. We're always undercover. He's just a little more eccentric.
Is he staking out with a person?
No,
Or is he on his own?
well, let's put it this way. He's one point of information that you talk to. I talk to him from every now and again, but Charles is a good source. Some of these other cats might not be able to trust him so much. Charles gives it to you straight.
Well, that's kind of the feeling I got from you, so I'll trust your recommendation. One way or the other.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to enjoy some of this catnip. And you see him just kind of like start rolling in it.
Well, thank you for the help.
Oh yeah, thank you for the catnip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. I feel that. I like him. I knew he was here.
All right. So, any amount of time you're going to spend as a cat?
Probably thank Mrs. Nesbit for her help.
Oh, not a problem, darling. Now, don't
So
forget,
cat.
I'll still be hanging around and keeping my eye on you.
Keep an eye out.
And if you need me, well, you got the catnip for it. You can get anybody's attention with that.
Noted. And it's gonna kind of like jump up into being more person-y again. We need to find a cat that doesn't have a lot of hair in the Overcity.
Alright. Do we have a name for him?
Charles.
Charles. I wrote it down. I've been keeping notes.
Oh, good. I'm glad that one of us is.
I have 2 notebooks. Both of them are for notes.
So, Alduin.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'm going to let you guys continue to roleplay, because Erica, you really haven't
Yeah.
said a whole lot.
You've been hiding today.
Yeah, I'm
Avoiding being Harry Potter.
enjoying being Harry
You're
Potter.
enjoying watching me be Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying.
Remember how
going-
quiet I was during yours? Do you get it now?
Yeah, no, I got it. No, I understood right away. Like you're
Yep.
gonna have.
But I want to get... It's a game. We're all here to play.
Yeah, exactly. Nakani's just kind of been taking it in like, yup, that's a whole lot of cats. Yup, Aldwin fucked up. Nice job, jackass. And there he goes. Gone. We should probably go find Aldwin and make sure he's alive.
Meow. It's Mrs. Nesbit.
That bad?
Well, about 30 cats took off after him.
And I have all of his catnip.
Hey, Arcane Check Live just rated us with
thank
a
you so
party of
much.
11. Thank you. You are about to witness the
The catning.
cat chase. They're gonna play some cat and mouse with our sorcerer.
So, I'm guessing you learned something?
Cat named Charles on the surface.
There's a cat named Charles. They were saying that there's been like a shadowy figure or something walking around. I don't know if they mean like an actual person or like a monster,
Ah, okay.
but something that is like shadowy.
You got this information from a cat that has an intelligence of 3. That's the best you're gonna get.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. Okay. Should probably go find Aldwin and then get up top and
Charles is a street cat.
then look for Charles the street cat with barely any fur. Okay.
Alright, Alduin. So, they smell the catnip.
Oh, it is so time for uncontrolled chaos.
Goes.
So, you take off running, and about 30 youngish cats are now chasing after you because of the intoxicating scent of catnip wafting from your pockets. Because you forgot that Don Nibbles made catnip very hard to get.
So, what kind of area? Am I in, like, a market?
You are in an alleyway at the moment, but you will very quickly enter a street with lots of people.
So, my plan. Alwyn is going to start pulling out pinches of catnip from his pocket, and just as he throws it, he's going to Druidcraft. And he's going to do that down the entire street. Just pitching catnip left and right and Druidcrafting it.
I need to make a note of this.
You just crashed the local catnip economy.
Again.
Again?
Well, before Don Nibbles had it, so...
Alright, so you're throwing pinches and casting Druidcraft to basically make it expand and grow. So as you do this, you notice that several of the cats that are chasing you, like, leap towards it because, you know, they call it the scent of it. They're all inside of it. They stop chasing you. However, you created more catnip. Which means, in the surrounding areas, you get even more attention. As more cats begin to eye people's pets. Street cats.
So bad!
You keep tossing these, not realizing, because you haven't seen the cats yet. They've only just smelled you.
You fucked up
More
so
cats!
bad.
More cats descend into the street to chase after you.
I'm just picturing, like, you know that scene from the first Mummy where, like, they start running across the walls at him?
People in the streets, you can see people, like, jumping as, like, cats are, like, running between their legs, chasing after Alduin. Because Alduin is the one with the catnip, and the one magically making it appear out of thin air.
Wild magic.
Fuck!
Yep, roll a D100.
Jade likes you tonight.
Jade, why?
Because you're having the fun.
21.
We're being serious. She's letting us get the
Every
plot,
roll,
and
that's
you be the comedy.
It's a really dumb one.
15.
You're gonna need this.
Do you need your inspo for the night?
For the next minute, you regain 5 hit points at the beginning of your turn.
Need this? He said you're gonna need this, Alvin.
Lay on the ground, surrender your catnip. Stop running.
Now, what is your movement speed?
Can you fly?
30.
Okay, because you have to cast Druidcraft to toss it out, you're not able to use your dash action unless you action surge once.
Correct. Do I have anything to help
I
me?
could just psychoanalyze me correctly, OMG. I would not have been able to describe that, but it's correct. We watch a lot of shows together, so I understand the beats that you enjoy.
God.
Okay. Let me double check what a cat... I actually pulled up the cat stats. A cat speed is 40 feet.
So they are slowly gaining on me.
Yes. To the point when you finally... actually, what is your passive perception?
10.
Yeah. It's not until you turn back and look that you realize that your efforts to distract them have only increased their numbers.
Is this like the scene in the tunnel in Cloverfield?
Almost. Only...
Furry?
Yeah, only very furry, and none of them are attacking anyone else. They are just focused on Alden.
And you're dressed very posh. I'm sure you're gonna stick out in a crowd.
Eldwin starts to lose his clothes. All his clothes smell like catnip.
Alright, so you're gonna take 4 points of slashing damage as different cats are jumping, swiping at you, just trying to get a hold of catnip. You have a few cats that cling to you. And you're now starting to rip off your clothing.
Yes.
Okay. Suing with the cats on them, which unfortunately, like, as you do that, like, because their claws are in there, it just fucking hurts more.
Guess you get a new outfit. We're here for like another 5 days.
Alright,
right?
so I'm going to assume, so to kind of, like, stop the next assault, basically, I'm going to treat each round that you're also gaining 5 hit points. They're only going to be able to do enough damage to you that the wild magic will heal it. By the time you get all your clothes off, yeah, there's the cats aren't clinging to you anymore, but they have basically taken over your clothing.
You're just streaking through the city of gold during the festival of holy water.
In the Undercity.
Tell, you may need to once again say, but you need to understand. He's a fucking idiot.
He's a fucking idiot. Listen to me.
Eldwin.
He's a fucking idiot.
That day may be coming fast.
It's going to come again.
Eldwin will go back to the group now.
Huh?
Try the floppy hat.
Alright.
Oh god.
So, I guess for the rest of the group, where were you guys actually headed? Were you guys just gonna head back to the Wild Woodpecker, or... Well, I guess Eric's not here. I meant to...
We need to sort out how to get back up to the Overcity safely.
I mean, Alduin did it by using fly.
Yeah.
Right, Alduin's not a wizard anymore.
Doesn't have fly. Doesn't have fly. That was a wizard spell.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, you guys actually have a problem
And
now.
we have to figure out how to get back up there.
You could also retire for the night.
We could just assume that he'll find his way back.
We could do that.
You guys have already partaken in alcohol. You guys had an encounter with Don Nibbles.
I'm gonna cast
tired.
sending on Alduin.
Hmm?
Gonna sending.
Okay.
Heading back to the wild woodpecker. Let us know if you actually need help. Good luck. This party sucks!
All you get in response is, I want to go home.
Alright. So I
He
want
didn't like the plan, but
Well, he didn't say he needed help, so let's head
that's
back.
true.
I imagine we'll probably get there around the same time, right? Like, I didn't actually make it that far.
Probably not.
more of what your problem was managing to run while taking your clothes off. So
You
that
totally fell. At least once.
So, like, a lot of it was you were struggling to get cats and clothing off.
I need a new set of armor.
I don't even know where the rest of your stuff is. You're just in your underwear. Oh.
Wait, hold on. Is this Eldwin in underwear?
Oh.
Oh no,
Oh.
we don't know.
What's the underwear?
That is no underwear, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my gosh.
That is
I'm
dong out Eldwin.
Am I the only one that wears underwear now?
I think so.
How do you wear underwear? There's no room for underwear in the pants up
really
until
isn't.
recently.
A whole lot of room.
And
Let's see
you
if
still
Smith-
haven't gone back to the
Yeah, I don't have my new clothes yet.
I'm not trying to keep you guys from them. You guys just keep going in places that it's like, okay, I guess
We
the
get
plot's
distracted.
progressing.
Getting distracted by plot.
My dog
Where did
is
Erica
snoring
go?
so loud.
So, yeah.
She went to the bathroom.
So yeah, Alduin's dong out in the Undercity after having been chased by a lot of cats.
With just his hat on.
Yes.
Then he's out of charges for disguised self for the day.
Oh boy.
So you're gonna do the walk of shame back to the wild woodpecker.
Alduin's got 18 charisma. He struts it out, baby.
Give me a performance check.
I stole my clothes.
That's an 18.
You get some older ladies kind of like, God, why can I not do that?
Catcalling?
Yes. Absolutely get some old ladies. There's even, some older gentlemen.
Alduin will encourage you. He'll just be like,
Dong out, Alduin had me screaming.
Dog out, Alduin.
Alright. So you will gradually make your way back to the wild woodpecker.
We'll probably all
it sure is right now. What, Vox, what's wrong?
You.
Vox?
That's what's wrong. I have one. There's
Do you
one
regret
problem.
playing D&D with us
Yes.
yet?
Every week they come here.
Correction, Vox regrets playing D&D with me.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You are the cause of so much of my suffering.
You missed out.
Alduin is dong out, walk of shaming his way back to the bar.
Walk of priding at this point.
Yeah,
the way
he's strutting it.
Strutting.
I lost the other body.
Alduin couldn't get rid of the cats, and he kept attracting more cats, so he decided he was going to strip naked to get rid of the cats.
He doesn't have prestidigitation?
Wait, what would Presto do to him?
You could have put
It
a
could
different
neutralize the
scent on.
smells.
Here's the problem. We already played that out.
Yep.
Sure did.
So even if you have it, it's because Alduin...
Okay, to be fair, in a
That's the end of the episode. Don't you have prestidigitation?
To be fair, in a moment of panic, that would not have been even my first thought. Because if you got like 100 cats chasing you,
You're in survival mode now.
yeah, you're doing what it takes, man.
Alright, so someone learned their lesson about catnip in the Undercity.
Good lord.
I didn't mean to sell you out.
So, do we get there back there around the same time, or?
Roughly. They probably get back there a little bit before you, just so you can walk in the door completely
We
fucking
have our
naked.
drinks.
Alduin
We've
walks.
just sat down, drinks in hand, and then dong out.
Alduin walks in.
What did you do?
Do you have a pair of pants I can borrow?
They will not fit you. Look at these motherfuckers. I have a shirt.
Look at these motherfuckers and
I
look at
have
those
costumes.
motherfuckers!
I have a shirt that would probably fit and would at least cover your dick.
Actually, give me my bag of holding.
Oh yeah.
He reaches in and pulls out his blanket and wraps it around his tortoise.
So I guess Alduin's gonna need those new clothes that he ordered.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Did the cats... Tell me where the cats touched you on the doll. Show me, Alvin.
Tell,
Do you need a drink?
before now, I have never wanted more than to wrap my hands around your throat.
Ooh, kinky.
It kind of turns another weird shade of purple red.
Are we gonna get a new Alduin this episode?
Is he gonna?
I don't know yet.
Here, I have not even taken a drink of this. Take that.
It's gone.
That's one
Let's
way to
get you
become
some
a
more.
furry.
Huh?
That is one way to become a furry. And they will not fit you, not with that dong.
Not with those thighs. I think Alduin has much bigger thighs than Tell.
Alduin is you, like, in stature. He got no muscle.
This is like a fighter boy though.
He's Dex.
He's a dex fighter.
He's
But
light.
that's still like more muscle than Tell has.
It's more-
As a fencer, you have thick thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to.
You gotta do the
use
sit.
them leggies.
You get the
But also
broad
he's-
thighs.
You're
This Eldwin's top heavy.
you're
'Cause
skinny.
of the bow.
You're skinny, but you're toned.
Yeah.
Eldwin skipped leg day.
So you guys see Alduin come in, and like Alduin is actually ripped, but also his dick's hanging out.
Let me see if I might have something for you.
So.
Did that happen in your timeline?
What? What? Pardon?
I just wanted to know, did that happen in your timeline?
Yeah, did it?
I would not sleep with a party member.
Oh.
Oh. Bummer.
The last Eldwin
Does
I think
Nakane
slept
turn
with
another shade of
everyone in the
purple?
party.
Pardon? Your Eldwin's a whore!
Yes, he is.
No slut shaming.
Well, it's horror affectionate.
No!
Yes.
He's a skank!
I enjoyed it. And he gets up and he goes.
So it did happen?
Of course, that Eldwin's not here to get the confirmation!
That's why I said it.
Nakane's got her drink and it's just.
Wait, you too?
I was drugged.
You're gay in my world!
I'm gay in this world. It was a three-way between your other self and Nick and myself.
Oh, Tell's over there.
Grant disadvantage, played Ace Jade. Disadvantage on Eldwin for slut shaming.
No, not just for slut shaming. Disadvantage on Alduin for slut shaming Alduin.
Yeah.
Tell comes back with breeches and a drink for you.
You know what? I think I realized what I'm missing for the disadvantage. I need to get red D20s.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That way I can hand you guys red D20s for, okay.
May
you
I
have
recommend Churple?
We purple our Twitch
Purple's
infos.
for Twitch.
Dang it. I'm just trying to think, because I know that we don't see the dice very much, but my brother can't tell the difference between...
Okay.
So what we need to do then is we need to get red for disadvantage and green for advantage, so he can't tell it all.
No, because red-green colorblind is another
I
problem.
know. That's
Yes,
the point.
He's like two kinds. He's very colorblind.
Well, okay.
Either way, we will get dice for the thing.
Yes.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure out our color code.
Tell brings you a drink and breeches.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Pulls the pants up, puts the blanket back in his... So now he's just sitting there shirtless, no shoes.
Remember, toned Alduin.
You are in a brothel.
Oh my god.
But, oh wait, did you store all your money in your bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? There's nothing else that can hold fucking 1,800 gold and not be
Fair
1,000 pounds.
And not be a donkey.
Fair enough.
You know how heavy 1,800 gold is?
Yes.
I've done the math. It's heavy.
Yeah.
I have so
How
much.
heavy is it?
It's 0.25 ounces per gold.
Uh-huh.
So divide that by 4. That's 450 ounces, 8 ounces per. So you're looking at like 160 pounds-ish.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Gold is
That's like
very
2
dense.
boxes.
It is. I could carry 2 boxes.
Yeah.
For how long?
Not
It depends on how I'm like. If it's like bridal carry, not very long. If it's like over the shoulders, I can fireman's carry for a long time.
Oh, that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
that carries the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never forget watching Kevin carry Kevin up the stairs, fireman carry, and hitting his head on every single individual banister.
All
All the way
comes
up.
back down like 45 minutes later. He's like,
All right.
I have such a bad headache. I drank too much, and we're like,
Oh, did you?
No.
Are you sure that was it?
It's not the alcohol, trust me.
It's so funny, like every single railing.
God.
college was great.
So funny.
Okay.
Dum.
So, let's get back to some D&D.
First level
So it did happen?
at 11. Oh yeah, no, Myth totally got up and followed you.
tell what, like, when he fucked off and you were like, wait, hold on! So it did happen? Tell, like, winks.
The guy's just sitting there with her drink in hand, like.
I love that this whole did Tell sleep with Alduin is literally a game of maybe. I mean, it could have happened. What timeline? Does it matter? Which timeline is it for this one?
So here's the thing. Tell does know. Now Myth does know. And Alduin is the
still
only one who
doesn't
doesn't
know.
know. Tell won't confirm it. We've decided this. We've talked about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, Elwyn can never know.
Alduin can never know, but other versions
Except for
of
the one version of Alduin.
the wizard sorcerer Alduin.
No. There's got to be like one version of an Alduin who's like actively going after Tell, like, hey.
Yeah, the final Elwyn's like, hey, man, how you doing?
Hey.
And now we've already done it. What?
It's like your horns, they're pretty dope.
Alright, so are you guys just gonna basically relax and then...
Yep, definitely lots of relaxing to be had.
Uh-huh.
Always totally relaxed.
Lots of relaxing, gonna, feed paladins some alcohol.
Tell will flirt with boys.
Okay.
Tell's going to flirt
I'm
with
boy.
boys.
One...
At this point, Alduin's gonna have to actively flirt first, because Tell is of the mindset that you are not going to sleep with him because he is a party member.
No, you're not. You're not his party member.
That's a logic that only Alduin would understand.
I'm gonna need you to make a sanity saving throw.
2!
Oh my god.
Why did I roll so good for doing stupid acrobatic bullshit? But my sanity throws, I've literally not rolled above a 4.
At this point, I'm just gonna have you have another existential crisis
Alduin
moment.
is having a rough day. Alduin's like, would I tap that?
Oh, by the way,
Should me-
actually, you have disadvantage on that roll.
Oh. Yeah, it's the first one.
I mean, 2 was...
I still wanted to
I
see
had a
if you...
0 earlier.
Yeah.
Do you just die then?
That wasn't even an at 1.
Like, what happens if you get a 0?
0 is the equivalent of basically rolling a nat 1.
Okay.
Because if you're down that far...
You're down bad.
Yeah. So basically, I just give you the indefinite madness. Don't roll a 0.
What about a negative 1?
That's even worse.
I know, I can roll it.
I know. Alright, so you guys are going to retire for the night. I think this is a great place for us to leave off because, well, I mean, God, we've had one hell of an adventure, and it is actually
Why didn't you use
10:56.
prestidigitation? Wait, that happened?
God.
Alright, so we're gonna leave this open for questions for people. And of course, the first question I ask, as always, is how did you guys enjoy tonight's
That was
session?
such a delight.
That was a good one.
Did you guys? What do you guys think of Don Nibbles?
A delight.
What?
A delight, but I really would like to explore the angle of a cat that is so bereaved by the death of an elderly owner that they create a preserved owner.
Makes it his mission to
That is
sleep with
a
every
very
Aldrin.
cool idea.
To sleep with the first Aldrin.
It is unfortunately not Don Nibbles.
No, but
Don Nibbles.
I would really like to explore that.
Okay, so question: how does a fighter sorcerer have druidcraft? Hey Alduin.
How does a fighter sorcerer have druidcraft?
Because Arcane Archer, which is a fighter subclass, gets Druidcraft at level 3 when you take the subclass.
Alright, there's your answer. So,
I don't know why it's Druidcraft, because that is not reflected anywhere else in the subclass.
It'd be like that sometimes. That's why homebrew is so popular.
yeah.
You'd think Magic Weapon would make more sense, because then you can apply...
I don't know, does Magic Weapon apply to ammunition though?
Yes.
Okay.
Oops, wrong.
That answers my question. Yeah, so what are you guys looking forward to?
Not
new
being
clothes.
Harry Potter.
I'm really excited about a year and a half from now to see a cat and check in with Don Nibbles.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, hey man, just want to let you know, saw one of your guys. Thanks again.
I'm looking forward to murdering Don Nibbles.
No.
I can't wait for Aldwin to meet Godvale.
So, because this is something that you guys as players would have known, especially for Alduin. Do you know what level Reverse Gravity is?
I think it's a 7th level spell, isn't it?
It is a 7th level spell.
That's what I thought. Which
That's a
technically
powerful guy.
Aldwin has access to 7th level spells, he just can't
Yeah, because
7th level spells.
Yeah, because of multi-classing.
Yeah.
I don't even have 7.
You can
Yeah, I don't
you
have
can
seven.
upcast you can
No.
upcast things. To
Oh,
them,
it
so-
might be 14th level you get access to 7th level
I
spells.
think that's
But yeah, so just as a reference for, you know, the guy's reaction to Alduin just teleporting across the room.
it. Yeah, we wouldn't have wanted to try to do a murder on that guy. He was a lot.
There, you can learn a lot more about Don Nibbles, but that is if you guys want to dive into that later.
There is also an apocalypse happening.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So I'm not sure Don Nibbles is exactly the thing you want to deal
Top
with.
priority.
If we ignore the main plot long enough, we can do all of the side quests.
As I end the world.
I've played enough Final Fantasy for that.
Right?
I mean, they're dealing with
Could
an
you
apocalypse
imagine
every
having
season.
that party?
No, I'm talking about.
I will say,
Oh,
there's a lot of there's a lot of moving parts in the Festival of Holy Water.
Sure.
There's a whole lot of shit going on that I'm trying to keep track of at the same time.
Must join the Mafia instead of saving the world.
So, but I did intend this arc to kind of start tying a lot more things together for you guys. And yes, you guys will still have the opportunity to have fun on a vacation. Stop going to
Once
the
my
Undercity.
family is okay.
Yeah.
Stop putting Tell's family in the Undercity and we'll stop going to the Undercity.
Listen, they gave me access to Eamon.
If you
The
I
moment
did do that. That was my fault.
the moment that Eamon came into the picture, it was one of those like, oh well, now I'm gonna have to fuck with him.
I don't know how Nakati's going to react to, like, the other witches, because she's, like, these are very tall, like, she's so used to Tell already, but, like, just hearing what she's heard about Simone and Eamon, I don't know if she's gonna know what to do with this.
Is it gonna be like a baby goat?
Godvale is very, very large. Simone and Eamon are both, like, probably Nakane's height or smaller. And Eamon is, like, little gremlin time.
Yeah.
So, like, she probably has a very, like, a concept of all of these witches. Like, like Tell's ethereal family.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wow.
You're
She's
gonna
gonna meet Stitch. Meet Stitch. That's gonna be, yes.
Christian!
That's gonna be the, yep. Yep.
So, I forgot to tell you, but do you want to know how Jake referred to you today? He referred to, yeah, you. He referred to you as my minder.
Yes, good. Yes.
Yeah,
I
don't know what,
am Simone. This is Eamon. That's the.
yeah, I don't know
this
if Nakati's gonna know what to do with.
Basically double Aldwin.
Yeah, she's probably just gonna go.
Tell became his
Nope.
father.
Just
Although this Aldwin's a lot less chaotic and a little more murdery.
just instantly just like sees.
I'm having a feeling that there's a recurring theme with anything that has druidcraft starts to become murdery.
For some reason, it brings out the murder.
I have learned druidcraft. I can make life. That means I can take it.
That
I
was
can
like
put flowers in the skulls.
that
and
was
meet
like
the aesthetic.
we had a nature cleric in the first long running campaign I ever did who threatened to grow a tree around a guard and said no one will hear you scream from inside the tree.
I need you to understand, this happened 2.5 years into the campaign wherein he had never once threatened harm to anything.
And then he just dropped that. We were like,
And he's like, no one will hear you scream
was-
inside a tree.
There was the Oath of the Ancients paladin I made, Blade Shield.
give him a hug, Blade Shield, crunch.
I made that character on the core idea that he had basically lost. It was a robot that had lost all of its knowledge of the outside world.
Okay.
So it would just take in whatever knowledge was given to it and update its idea of the world as
It
it
was
went.
the Iron Giant, but
Okay.
D&D.
Yeah,
So the entire party was playing with this idea because I never rolled an insight check. If something lied to me, I believed it wholeheartedly.
Okay.
And he had a list that he kept.
Yes,
he
I
updated information.
actually updated an entire document with everything that he knew about the world.
Like, Kalot can't go to jail.
Yes. Which means if guards arrest Kalot and they say, we're taking him to jail, his response is, oh, Kalot cannot go to jail. Do whatever it takes to make sure he doesn't go to jail.
And then he gets the anime robot red eyes.
And they weren't convinced if the flower was actually controlling me or not, the one that was growing on top of my head. Because I was playing a Warforged.
Oh, right. Oh, there we go.
So there were numerous things that. Also one of the tieflings was it was Yas's character, was the plant tiefling.
Oh.
I was
My grandbaby.
because the thing about Blade Shield was that he was protecting nature
Uh-huh.
by any means necessary.
Oh, Jesus.
So he protected Yas whenever he could because nature.
Got it.
It was
Lord.
I loved Blade Shield.
It was like my first like little dungeon crawl campaign, and we ran into like this master or whatever of this dungeon. He was like fairly chill, and there was like a huge gibbering mouther or whatever that was nature themed in one of the other rooms, and we were like, oh, what's
It was
in
a
that
shambling
room?
mound.
Shambling mound.
Nature can have that fucking room.
Nature can have
giant
the room.
And
Yeah.
he was like, oh, that's nature's room, and we looked in and we're like,
That's
nature can have
nature's
that room.
Ah, so it is.
Very good.
We would like to leave nature's room quickly, please.
Nature can have that room.
Alright, so I think this is a good place for us to end the stream tonight. Thank you all for joining us for the Sandy Hydra Tavern. If you haven't followed us, please make sure to do so. You can also join us on our Discord.
Remember, we're part of the Nerdy Boobs campaign this month for the Trevor Project. Any proceeds go toward the Trevor Project.
Yes.
Thank you.
That will also include anything that we earned from the Streamloots cards, which were played today, because we actually do earn money from Streamloots via you guys playing cards. Whether or not you buy packs or not, we get a little bit from that, but that will be going towards the Trevor Project as well.
Our group goal is $5,000.
Yes. So any other streams that we have going on this week, also please follow Rose. She's...
Yeah, they.
They. Okay, sorry. Yes. So go ahead and follow them. They're awesome as well. Hopefully we're going to try to
We've
do
known them for over 5 years now.
Yeah.
haven't we?
We're probably going to try to do another 7 Days to Die stream with them because that was
That
a
was
lot
so
of
much
fun.
fun.
Can
And
we
Fate
just
was
keep-
so sweet.
Can we
Yes.
just keep that, like, even after this Pride Month? Can we just, like,
We would love to periodically do
just
things
keep
like that.
playing games with Rose
That
like
is-
that? Because
That is, I mean, that's something we'll have to talk about.
I just
So,
like doing my own little thing.
So we are actually going to go ahead and raid the Hero Zone that is currently working on painting minis because unfortunately none of our other favorite channels are currently online right now. But Hero Zone is, yes, they are D&D mini painting live.
Woo!
So let's go give them some love. Thank you for joining us, and
We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.
We'll be gone for 2 weeks.
oh yeah. Also, I'm waiting for the raid now button.
We'll be gone for 2 weeks.
Yes, we'll be gone for 2 weeks for tabletop games.
Yes.
Yes. We'll still be around.
Me and Liv will be doing VR games
Next
next week. So
VR
Anyway.
time.
bye.
So we need to figure out if these two are going to sleep together before the next session.
Yeah.